were struggling on the court or when you were down and you were physically at your best, what did you do mentally? What kind of chats did you have with yourself mentally to?
Well, you have to tell yourself that you're better than everybody else. You have to understand something. You know, it's funny when you hear regular people talk about jocks and people like that, talking about they're cocky and they're arrogant. First of all, you got to be cocky and arrogant to be great. You have to think you're better than everybody else. And no matter how great a shape you are in, everybody gets tired. Everybody gets tired. But the one thing you have to have is that thing in your mind says, hey, you know what? I'm better than the rest of these some bitches out here. I got something left and they don't. And every jock will tell you he goes through that. Because you know, the one thing that people don't understand is no matter how hard you train, you can't prepare for the game. And what I mean by that is all the extra stress and adrenaline that goes and things like that, you can't work on that on your own. Like you can't put yourself under stress. You can't put the adrenaline rush and things like that. So all you have to do is be the best you possibly can physically. And then late in games, mainly, that's when your mental toughness takes over. Because everybody's tired. This is not my favorite thing. I need this. But you have to say to yourself, you know what? We're all tired, but I'm still better than the rest of some bitches out here. And that's what separates the good ones.
5 rounds, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, run down the hill, 2 tire flips.
I wouldn't say you're cocky. Because cocky doesn't.
Well, first of all, nobody is
cocky. Confidence, right?
You gotta have confidence. That's the only thing separates good players from great players. You can't be afraid. But that's what separates that. And that's why I say, well, I hate when I hear regular people talking about this guy's cocky, this guy's arrogant. First of all, that's just your perception. Listen, but you have to be confident and cocky or arrogant to be great. If you don't think you're good, who else gonna think that?
Well, then how are you so humble at the same time?
Well, it only goes on to the basketball. You don't take it to your everyday life. I mean, and this is gonna sound weird. You don't look at yourself as Charles Barkley when you're just walking the streets. I mean, you say that to when you're on doing your thing. I mean, let's take it. LeBron James is probably the best player. I'm good, bro. I'm good, thank you. LeBron James is probably the greatest player in the NBA. But I hope he does not walk around thinking I'm LeBron James. I think he's just trying to be a normal person when he's not playing. I don't think you can take that. You keep that on the court, or on the football field, or on the pitcher's mound. You know.
That's not even really a sport, baseball. I won't put you on the spot like that.
Maybe.
Hit him on the box. Hey, come over here, little squat right here. Back here a minute. Get your hands up, big chest, big chest. Hey, here, like this. Next up. On your way down, come up. There you go.
In human evolution, are human beings getting better at everything they do? Are the basketball players, are the Olympians, are the
Well, I don't think
stars?
they are getting better. I think what's happened to it is, you know, when I first started playing basketball, guys, they didn't believe that basketball players should lift weights. When I got to the NBA in 1984, it was like, basketball players don't lift weights, it'll make you big and bulky. And now, my last few years in the league, every team has a strength and weightlifting coach. So I don't think the players are getting better. I think they lift more weights, which I think weight training is great. But also, you know, I think they eat better. You know, they got all type of stuff you can drink and eat now. So I think that's the difference. Guys lift weights pretty much every day. You know, even on game days now, to help them recover or just get loose.